Oh, yo, what up, what up, gang? It's your boy Andre Kennedy back at y'all once again with another YouTube banger. You guys know when we hop on these live sessions or when we do these YouTube videos, we try to give you guys nothing but valuable information, no fluff. Today, I got a couple little topics that I want to tell you guys about, especially during this entrepreneurship journey and everything that I've been experiencing with this entrepreneurship journey in the credit space. I ran into a couple little hacks, couple little tricks, couple little tips that you guys might be able to, utilize to be able to use your credit and get to the next level. So with that being said, we're going to talk about the top 4 strategies and techniques that I've learned when it comes to this credit space, right? So for those of you guys that don't know, my name is Andre Kennedy. I'm a young entrepreneur, stacked up over 150K in credit capital and funding. I've been using that funding to leverage and build my business ever since. But nevertheless, let's just dive back into the information. So you guys know, we're going to be talking about the top 4 things that I've learned during this credit journey as far as tips, tricks, and strategies. So let's talk about it. So number 1 was business credit. Okay. So a little bit about business credit. When I found out about business credit, um, I learned that you can build a business and you can get money for your business, right? If you structure your business properly, I learned that you can take your business, your LLC, your entity, and go out and get extra capital, extra funding, right? When I realized this information, that was the game changer. So I ended up getting access to business funding. Now, what comes along with business funding is 0% introductory APRs, right? So what does that mean? That means they're going to give you a free loan for up to 20 or I'm sorry, 12 to 18 months, right? So with 0% interest, you guys can go out, use that money. They might give you 10, 20, 30, 40 bands. You can go out 0% APR, 12 months, a whole year to take that money, 0% APR, flip that money and make you a bag, right? So, that's just one of the methods. That's just one of the strategies that I've learned when, getting into this credit space, right? So business credit, right? And also what I've learned is business credit does not report to your personal credit, right? That's very important because if you understand that, you'll understand if I create balances, right? And when it comes to personal credit, you always want to stay under 30% utilization. Our mentors, everybody always told us that for the people who were knowledgeable about credit, they always said stay under 30% utilization. Okay, we got that down pat, but how do we make money from this, right? If we can only stay under 30% utilization, well, I learned that with business credit, you can max out your limits and it won't hurt your personal credit. Okay, so that was a major game changer for me as well. Once I learned that, I said, okay, so I can use business credit to fund my passive income plays, right? Passive income plays, rental cars, real estate, and automated machines, right? Online businesses, right? I could scale those businesses using business credit, right? So once I learned that, I'm like, okay, so business credit was the game changer. That's one of the number 1 strategies that I've learned, right? So I'm going to tell you guys another strategy that I've learned while getting access to business credit and funding, right? So let's talk about it. The second technique and strategy that I've learned was trade lines. Okay. What is trade lines? Trade lines is, your little credit cards or your loans, anything that's reporting on your credit profile is considered pretty much a trade line. Okay. So what I've learned is that you can add trade lines to your profile, right? Just by getting an authorized user. Okay. When I learned this was another game changer because I learned how to finesse your credit age, your history, right? I learned how to do that because once you add an authorized user, you inherit that person's credit age on whatever trade line they made you an authorized user on. So if they had 10 years worth of history on that trade line, that 10 years worth of history is now going to report on your profile, and it's going to boost your profile up, you know, close to 100 points just for simply piggybacking off of another person's profile in the method or the strategy of using an authorized user. When I learned that, I learned, okay, I can actually offer trade lines or authorized user accounts because I have so many credit cards built up. I can offer this as a service to other individuals and charge them a monthly fee to hold a spot as an authorized user on my trade lines. Okay. So not only am I building my own credit, but I'm helping somebody else to build theirs by adding them as an authorized user on my high limit credit cards or trade lines, right? So when I learned that, that was another game changer. Another money making method in the credit space is being able to offer other individuals the opportunity to become an authorized user on your profile. Okay. So that's money making method number 2, right? In the credit space. Now, what I've also learned is number 3, right? Another strategy, another technique, another credit hack that I'm going to give you guys. Number 3 is bank rules. Okay. This is something else that I've learned during this credit journey is banks have rules. Okay. Certain banks have certain rules, right? And when I'm mentioning that, I'm talking about in specific, I'm talking about your Chase, your American Express, and your Bank of America, right? And there's some others, but those are just the main 3 that I'm going to list right here on this live. But Chase, for instance, has a 524 rule. That means you can't have more than 5 accounts in the past 24 months and still get approved for a Chase credit card. Okay. So when you understand these bank rules, you can strategically apply for certain banks, certain credit cards to get the maximum amount of funding or even get access to certain banks, right? If you guys didn't know, Chase has a 524 rule and you apply for a Chase credit card before or after you've already had 5 accounts built up on your profile, you're automatically going to get denied for that credit card, right? So this is what I teach my students. This is what I'm telling you guys here on this live session that, yo, Chase has a 524 rule. Some of these banks have rules. American Express, no more than 7 accounts in the past 24 months. Bank of America, same thing, no more than 7 accounts in the past 24 months. You guys will get automatically denied if you're above these certain banking rules, right? So this is one of the things that I've learned, one of the strategies, one of the methods, one of the techniques that I've learned in this credit space that's going to maximize how much you guys can get from these banks, okay? And, you know, that was number 3. I'm going to give you guys number 4, which is going to be data points, okay? Data points in this credit space is extremely important. Okay, data points, right? So what is a data point? Data point means, you know, we want to know not just, oh, did so-and-so get approved for the credit card, right? My team and what I want to implement in the individuals in the circle that's around me is we don't want to know just simply, you know, what you got approved for, but we also want to know the details, the data points, right? Where did they pull from? Was it a hard pull? Was it a soft pull? What was the strategy? What was the technique in order to get a soft pull when everybody else is getting hard pulls for this credit card? Okay. And this is information that I've been learning, and it's helped me to build up a database of what to expect when applying for certain banks so I can help the person that's coming behind me, right? The individuals that I mentor, my students, I could teach them, I could lay out the blueprint of visualization of what banks, and right now we're working on a spreadsheet. So my students will have a visualization of what exactly these banks require in order to get approved for their credit cards, and how can I get the highest limit, okay? So that's what we want to know when it comes to credit cards is data points. And when I realized this was the sauce, the key information that you needed to know, because if you know which banks are pulling which bureaus, you can strategically apply and spread out your credit card applications so that you can get the best chances of credit card approvals possible. Okay, so that was the 4 key tips that I've learned during this credit stacking process, this credit stacking strategy that I've implemented in my life, and was able to get access to over 150K in funding. Those were the things that I've learned in summary. And also, I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, since you stayed this long throughout the video, I always give you guys a bonus. So here's the bonus number 5, the last technique, the last strategy, the last thing that I've learned. And before I give you guys this last key pointer, make sure you guys smash that like button and make sure you guys leave comments, whether it be emojis, whatever. If you guys got some value from the video, make sure you guys drop those in the comments. And it helps other people to see and be engaged with the same exact content, so they can see the strategies and techniques that I've utilized to get to the next level in this credit space. But also subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed. This video will be on my YouTube channel, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And last but not least, number 5, the bonus is going to be manufactured spending. Okay, not everybody knows about manufactured spending, but manufactured spending is one of the key strategies and techniques that I've learned. And when it comes to this credit space, as far as hacks, tips, and strategies, is manufactured spending. Manufactured spending is creating these transactions, whether it be to get a bonus spending limit, a bonus reward. You know, these credit cards, they offer bonuses, right? A lot of times simply for either a sign up or simply for, you know, just perks, right? They have so many different bonuses, but in order to get the perks, sometimes you have to meet certain spending limits, or in order to get the bonuses, sometimes you have to meet certain spending requirements. Look, manufacturer spending is one of the main things that I've learned that has helped me with stacking credit and leveraging credit cards. Why? Because now I'm able to act as if I spent $10,000 on my credit card and it was paid off. Okay, that's pretty much what manufactured spending is. It's recycling the money. Okay, and if you can do that, you can strategically increase your credit limits over time by showing these banks that, hey, I'm spending a whole lot of money, but I'm paying it back. I need a higher credit limit, right? And in response to you doing this activity of creating high balances and paying these balances back off, they're going to give you a higher credit limit increase. And a lot of credit limit increases are soft pull credit limit increases, which means your credit limit increases, your credit limits are increasing over time and over time steadily. So this year you might have $3,000 credit limit, but next year you have $6,000 credit limit, and so forth and so forth. They keep increasing your credit limit because you understand how to use this technique, which is called manufactured spending. So if you guys got some value from this video, like I said, make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. For any more tips, tricks, and strategies that I'm going to be dropping, you're going to want to make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any content that we're dropping on the channel. I love you guys. Peace, blessings. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.